Hey.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop.
I know it's been a while. I hope you didn't think I'd quit the vlog. Not at all, I missed it. I just wasn't able to make it a priority lately. But it feels good. It feels good to be back. I got this, it's a bird feeder.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
It seems to have frozen to the metal. I'll be right back.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
There we go. Just need to thaw it out a little bit. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, we got a bird feeder. Christy did. Thought it'd be a nice way to attract birds to the area and give Elvis, our cat, something to watch at from the window over there. Which means, effectively, doing more work for that cat. Although personally, I enjoy the birds coming for a visit too. So yes, if you follow the vlog regularly, you know I was away for a couple of weeks but I mean, I've been here, I've just had to do some other things. So I really want to get to 100 episodes of this vlog, and I still intend to. One little step at a time, right? One little step at a time.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
Nothing on the bird channel right now, huh? They'll come soon. They'll come soon. So a whole tradition that I always had growing up with my father was washing and drying the dishes after a meal. He would wash, I would dry, and I'm passing that tradition on.
Yay!
It also has an upside. It means I don't have to dry the dishes. So my dad was pretty smart.
He's right in the dryer.
Just to make sure you take the cat out of the dryer before you start it. Still nothing. It's very windy out there though, so that might be keeping the birds away. Not that this is for my sake. This is something for Elvis, not me. But still, no birds yet.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Time for a good old-fashioned unboxing. And remember, the way we do it is we don't actually unbox them. We just start them in the package, and then they're magically unboxed. And this one is, well, actually, this one's not a surprise because this is something I bought for myself. This is called 4 Against Darkness, and it is a solitaire dungeon delving game. A book that a friend of mine picked up and was kind of recommending to me. And I thought this would be a very fun, portable little game. And as I understand it, you kind of create the dungeon on graph paper, and it tells you how to build it. Now, this one here is Peterson's Field Guide to Birds. And I had a bunch of very kind recommendations given to me from people who were watching the vlog who saw I was kind of interested in trying to learn the species of some of the birds that are around our neighborhood here. Hopefully, this will help me identify some of the birds that we've been seeing around our property here. In fact, I just randomly flipped open to this one, and I think this is actually one of these I saw just the other day at the bird feeder. Look forward to using that. Now, the next package here says it's to Rodney Old Stoneface Smith. And I know when I see a nickname, that means it's a package from my favorite comic book store in the world, Strange Adventures. Okay, it needs more unboxing. Let's try that again. There we go, that's better. So I've got another Game Trade magazine from them. They always like to send me these. And this is BPRD. I have, I believe, every comic book for Hellboy. BPRD is the organization that he works with. There's this whole separate series on the adventures of the other characters in that universe, including Hellboy, and I've been buying and collecting this. I'm way behind in reading them though, but thankfully Strange Adventures has my back. This last one I know is a gift from somebody, but I have no idea what's inside, so let's find out. Okay, and this is called the E-Myth. This is from my friend Chaz Marler, and we've been talking a lot about the business side of what we do, because if you're trying to do something, even if it's a passion, as a business, so you can do it successfully and earn an income, you do have to be a little business-minded about it. Hopefully, this is going to give me some good advice there. Thank you, Chaz. I appreciate that. And we are unboxed. If you would, just take this in for a moment. Our driveway, all the way up, is just a flat sheet of ice. Now, if it was a little flatter, you could actually skate on it. It's a little too bumpy for that. But this driveway is not messing around. If you're not careful, it'll take you down. No birds today. I think it's been a little too windy for them. I can't really blame them.
I'm gonna take you on a ride. We're gonna burn through the night. Why you're so salty? I'll still take a bite.
I don't see the open flag flying. It makes me a little concerned that Stella's might be closed again. Hi, Stella.
Hello.
Wow, I was afraid you weren't open. I didn't see the flag flying.
You know what?
What?
Maybe I just didn't get it out. What? The flag. Do you want the flag?
They were open. They just forgot the sign. I don't blame them. It's freezing out here. Whew. It's the wind, really. It's not just cold. It's the wind. Whew. 15 minutes and it'll be good to go. Actually, my family hasn't eaten Stella's yet. So this is the first time ordering and bringing some home for them. I was checking to see if I had cash to pay for my food. And that made me think of something I could share with you. So this is a $10 Canadian bill. This is what it used to look like. And Americans will sometimes say that Canadians have funny money because it's colored. The $10 bill is kind of a purpley color. The $20 bill has got the Queen on it. The Queen! And it's also like it's like this plasticky thing, and it's even got a hologram on it. It makes it very difficult to counterfeit. But this is the old $10 bill, and Canada just released a new $10 bill. You can see it actually, the image on it is upright. And this is Viola Desmond. Viola was born in Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia is one of the provinces, actually it's where I was born in Nova Scotia. And she went to a theater and she sat in the whites only section. And this caused quite a bit of a stir. In fact, she got charged with tax evasion for not paying the 1 cent difference in tax on the seat she sat in versus the one that she paid for. Really, it kickstarted in a lot of ways the civil rights movement in Canada. And what I think is kind of interesting about that story, I mean, there's lots of things interesting about it, but that happened in 1946. This was during my father's time. What happened to Viola was not centuries ago. It was a few decades ago. And that doesn't leave the culture overnight. No matter how many changes you see, that doesn't just get wiped clean right away. Things don't get reset as quickly as we might like, even when we see some of the positive progress. That's why I wanted to share this, because I think it's important to remember people like Viola who did things that were not easy, and because of it, started a wave of movement. You know, and that, when you sit there and you go, well, I don't know if I can change anything in the world. Well, Viola did.
Here we go.
Nice.
Oh, look at- Thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks again, Stella. Appreciate it. Hear that? The geese are congregating. All right, supper served. I mean, there could be birds at the feeder, but probably not. Maybe tomorrow. Elvis, come look. Elvis. He's nowhere to be found. What's he doing?
He's in there watching a squirrel.
Squirrels! I got you tons of birds. Why do you want squirrels? Come see the birds. Come on. Come on. Come here. Let's see. Yeah. What type of birds do you think these are?
Well, I've always thought those birds were chickadees, and there's 3 different. I guess probably the black-capped one.
Oh yeah, because that one also looks similar, but it doesn't sort of show PEI highlighted, but this one clearly does. I'd say that's the one. Good book.
It shows the silhouettes of birds,
Oh, that's neat.
and in particular, the shore silhouettes.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
think that'll help you identify some of the birds on the river.
Elvis even meows like a bird.